Thank y'all so much. And I know this has been a long time. A lot of y'all have been asking, and I've hesitated. I said I did not want to jump to a rash conclusion, but the verdict is out, and IrixGuy has officially announced that the Mavic 2 Pro is his new favorite drone. So without a doubt, the Mavic 2 Pro gets the IrixGuy's seal of approval. And I want to explain why it did. Now, previously the Mavic Air was my favorite drone, but this drone brought a lot of new to the table. On paper, many people may have felt, oh, Mavic 2 Pro, it's not much newness. You know, do I really need to upgrade? Is it even worth it? You know, I'm on the fence, I'm not sure. But once you hold the Mavic 2 Pro in your hands, you feel the exceptional build quality, just like we've grown to expect with the Mavic Air and the Phantom. Honestly, I'll say that the Mavic Air and the Mavic 2 Pro, the build quality of them seems to be a lot better than the Phantoms. So it just goes to show how DJI has evolved, and they keep making something better and better. But what makes the Mavic 2 Pro my new favorite drone, number one, is this little thing on the front. And that is a Hasselblad camera. That camera is the same brand that went to the moon and went on various NASA missions. It's a very high-end camera brand. And that's, you know, that was something I was very excited about before I even flew my Mavic Pro 2, was you know, experiencing that Hasselblad's image quality. The still photos from this camera, the Hasselblad on the Mavic 2 Pro, absolutely exceptional. Check out my website. You can find a post where I posted the unedited photos from this Hasselblad on my drone, and the saturation is great, the image quality is great. I was blown away. I didn't have to do anything to those photos in post, and they look great. But what, you know, my biggest thing, as always, has been video quality. Video quality and video stability. And this has nailed both. From sunsets to bright sunlight, changing lighting conditions in the environment, this thing has continued to amaze me. And I've been flying it for several days now. You can check out my mini Mavic 2 Pro videos here on my channel, IrixGuy's Adventure Channel, youtube.com/IrixGuy. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell icon to be notified whenever I post another video. But it's just, it has honestly blown me away. And previously, Mavic Air was my favorite drone. But when I look back at my Mavic Air videos, even the best Mavic Air videos that I captured, which I felt were outstanding image quality, outstanding video stability. It was an outstanding drone. It is an outstanding drone. But this drone is better. Because when I look at the 4K 30 video that the Mavic 2 Pro's captured versus the 4K 30 video that the Mavic Air's captured, there's a difference in detail. I mean, just the overall professional look and feel of that video is greatly enhanced with the Mavic 2 Pro. So again, if you're not a super serious internet person and you don't really care, I mean, a Mavic Air is exceptional, really good quality. But once you scrutinize the quality, you know, watch my Mavic Air videos here on IrixGuy's Adventure Channel. Watch my Mavic 2 Pro videos here on IrixGuy's Adventure Channel, and compare the quality of both. And you'll find that the Mavic 2 Pro video quality is much better. The Mavic Air is good, but the Mavic 2 Pro video quality is much better. And, you know, again, that's a side-by-side comparison. So, you know, I'm super stoked by the video quality. Huge improvement. Obviously, this camera has a 1-inch sensor, so for lower light conditions, it's a stellar performer. And that's illustrated within my sunset videos. You'll be able to see how well this thing performs in lower light. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. The battery life on this thing is exceptional. I think DJI may quote around 31 minutes. Real world flying conditions, I've been able to get 25 minutes or so comfortably. So considering most of my YouTube videos are up to 5 minutes in duration, I can get off of one battery out of the Mavic 2 Pro. Let's see, 5 times 5 is 25, about 5 YouTube videos from one battery. So that's absolutely incredible. The build quality of this, as I previously mentioned, is exceptional. One of the little cool niceties and unexpected niceties is a landing light. When this thing lands, a little light comes on, and that was cool. I was landing right before sunset, and I saw the landing light, and it was just a really nice touch. The propellers, this thing, not that I had problems with noise from previous drones, but the propellers on this are a lot quieter. It doesn't sound like an angry swarm of bees. It sounds like a more instead of a zzz, more of a instead of a zzz. So that's the best way to describe it. I mean, it's a different drone. It's a much more pro-level drone than the Mavic Air. Again, I love the Mavic Air, but this is my new favorite. It's official that the Mavic 2 Pro is my new favorite. And the other thing to mention is that this has OcuSync 2. Mavic Air had enhanced Wi-Fi. Nothing wrong with that. I fly line of sight to be safe and responsible. Mavic Air never failed me. I never lost FPV. I never lost controls. But with this, with OcuSync, flying line of sight, I've got a greater degree of confidence that I should never experience degraded FPV or degraded control quality because of that OcuSync 2. So it's just a more professional platform. I mean, this thing, again, holding it in my hands, it just feels so good. It's just such a nice experience. It's amazing. A lot of people were like, well, there's just not much new to that Mavic 2 Pro. And that's a fair statement. If you haven't held it in your hands, you haven't flown one, you may not, and you haven't done a side-by-side comparison, you may not immediately see the huge improvements. But the huge improvements are there. Now, sure, this is a little bit bigger, and it's a little bit heavier than the Mavic Air, but it's well worth every ounce and every little extra inch, or however big it is. I'd have to put them side-by-side and measure them, but it's just an exceptionally well-engineered drone. And again, I went with this instead of the Zoom because I wanted the best 4K video quality and good photo quality too. I mean, primarily I'm using a drone for 4K videos on my YouTube channel, but man, I mean, I've been blown away by the 4K video quality. It is worth mentioning that, with this, it's not just a pop up and fly. You need to make sure you're focused. And the thing I've done, check out my first field test video with Mavic 2 Pro. You'll see how horribly focused that video was. But every video that I posted after that should be 100% well focused. And that's because of the focusing technique that I use with Infinity Focus. You can check out my tutorial. Go to my website, epicdroneshow.com, and or IrixGuy.com, and you can find the video that I posted there, how to focus Mavic 2 Pro. And it hasn't failed me once. This is consistent. I can take this thing off. I have a 99.999% expectation that when I land, my video quality is going to be spot on, and it has been. And that was a problem I had with the older Mavic Pro. I never could achieve optimal focus with the Mavic Pro. And then also with the Mavic Pro, and talk about the original Mavic Pro, I could get better video quality from the Phantom 4, or I could get better video quality from the Mavic Air. But things have changed now that we've got Mavic 2 Pro, because Mavic 2 Pro is officially my new favorite drone because it's the best video quality, it's the best image quality, the battery life is beyond exceptional, the FPV is excellent, the control range is excellent. Obviously, I fly line of sight to be safe and responsible, but just everything. It's a recipe for awesomeness. And I mean, this thing, again, it has the obstacle avoidance. I don't care about that because I fly line of sight to be safe and responsible and I'm aware of what's around me. But I do like that it's there for pilots that may be less experienced and it may better prevent, again, I never trust it, but it may better prevent them from crashing into something. So that's always a good thing. Just exceptionally well made. I don't know. I was expecting something good, but I wasn't expecting something this great. Such a huge leap forward from the Mavic 2 with the Mavic 2 Pro. I was thinking more of oh, that's nice, that's a little bit better, that's cool. But once I started looking at the photo quality, once I started looking at the video quality, and just the overall experience of using it, this thing has blown me away. So it's a major upgrade. And a lot of you have asked, hey man, I've got the Phantom 4 Pro, should I upgrade? Hey man, I've got the Mavic Air, should I upgrade? Again, that's a decision that you have to make yourself. But what I will say, if you haven't bought a drone yet, and the cost is not of concern, I would definitely pick this up. You know, again, this is my favorite drone on the market today. Check the link within this video's description, expand this video's description, and you can find a link to the Mavic 2 Pro, which I have here, or the Mavic 2 Zoom, the version that comes with a zoom camera, and all the other drones too, and all the drone accessories. Or you can just go directly to my website, IrixGuy.com or EpicDroneShow.com, and you can find all the drones and all the accessories there. But I'm super thrilled. I held off on posting this opinion until I was 100% confident that this was my new favorite drone. And again, the first day I flew it, I felt something great. But the first day I flew it and I edited the video, I felt something terrible. And that was looking at how poorly focused it was. But then I figured out how to focus the Mavic 2 Pro, and it has been an absolute blast and pleasure to experience ever since my first flight. You know, the first flight, I had my focus problem, but after that, everything's been on point. No problems. The battery recharges quickly. I don't have an extra battery yet. Currently, at the time of posting this, I've just got one battery. But because the battery life's so good, I've been able to fly it a lot. And because the battery, the charger recharges it so quickly, it hasn't been a huge issue for me just having one battery. So that's another thing to take into consideration. If you are getting one of these, again, check the link within this video's description to find where to order it. But if you are getting one, you may not have to buy extra batteries. One battery may be more than enough. But if you're going to spend an extended amount of time away from a place to charge, then it's probably a good idea to go ahead and get, an extra battery, maybe one or two. With this exceptional battery life, 2 batteries may be optimal for most people. Heck, get you a car charger. You can find that within this video's description too. And if you need to charge on the go, that's a good way to charge a battery from between point A and point B, flying location. So yeah, just a real blast, really impressed. And yeah, this is a true upgrade. There for a while, DJI was going with some funny things, what do they call it, the Mavic Pro Platinum, and then they had the Phantom 4 Obsidian. Maybe I'm getting that. Basically a paint job and some different propellers on those drones. This is a true upgrade. This is a true upgrade. This is not a fluff, hey, we've got a new drone. No, this is an actual new drone that brings a lot of huge performance boost to the playing field. So good job, DJI. I am super, super duper impressed, and this definitely gets my seal of approval, the IrixGuy's seal of approval. This is currently, at the time of posting this, what is today? September the 1st of 2018. As of September 1st, 2018, Mavic 2 Pro is my favorite drone. Thanks, everyone. And if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. It's youtube.com/IrixGuy. And click that bell icon down there, and you can be notified whenever I post another video. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good day. Hey y'all, IrixGuy here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share. It's viewers like you that enable my channel to continue to grow. Thank you.